The following video was originally recorded on May 17th, 2016 and is only going up now a little over a month and a half late due to prevailing health and technical issues that have been ongoing all throughout this period. Sorry very much, Z-Man, for the lateness of this unboxing of the goodies you sent my way, but my sis and I love them, as you'll see in the video, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, with my bestie and sis,
Clikket.
And today, as I mentioned in a previous video, I have an unboxing from my good friend across the pond, Z-Man, and we are going to get right to it.
Oh yeah,
so,
we're going to get cutting that package open.
See what we got inside. Gotta make sure I cut the very edge of it, so that way I don't, hopefully,
yeah, you don't ruin
take any of the contents. And we'll just pull everything out at once here. And we shall
see a note.
We got a note. It says, I'll let you do the honors. Oh.
I like to do the honors. This will play in the U.S. as it was purchased from there. Your friend Z. Thank you very much.
And,
oh,
dude, man. Oh, I have been so dying. I've had this on my wish list for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Ian McKellen as Mr. Holmes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I've been so looking forward to this movie.
Let me see that.
We're gonna pop this right the freak in. I'm telling you right now. Like, it's really an interesting,
dude,
you know, from the trailers.
So effing cool.
It looked really interesting from the trailers because it's, of course, Holmes on his last legs in a sense. And one of the Conan Doyle stories was kind of along the lines of from Holmes's point of view, being very aged. And there's, you know, like you see in the trailer, there's a mention of bees, beekeeping. That is one of Holmes's pastimes from the original canon as he's gotten older and he's retired from detective work.
Happy
and
bees.
But this, oh man, I'm so excited about this. Z, thank you.
Happy bees,
and that's
and
only
Mr. Holmes.
That's only the first of two items. The second being,
oh my god!
And this is officially the 9th Doctor comic strip collection. Doctor Who, my favorite Doctor.
You're gonna have to let me read through that when you're done.
My first technical Doctor and my favorite Doctor, Chris Eccleston. And from the back, it looks like we got Captain Jack and Rose. And
that was my first Doctor too, because I remember when we had cable, he was watching this. And
sorry, I'm blocking you.
Well, that's okay. I'm having a bad hair day anyway.
But just flipping through to show some of the awesomeness. This is so cool. Thank you so much.
That is so cool.
Oh man, my favorite Doctor, like I said.
That was my first Doctor too. It's like I said, when my brother here was watching TV when we had cable, and
yeah, the first episodes began, I think it was 2000. I don't remember if we started getting at 2005 or if it was early 2006.
I kind of was like, oh my god, what's this at first? But then, like, I gave it a chance and I was like, hey, this is
well,
a cool
I've told
show.
this story before, but just briefly, you know, I had come off the cancellation of Enterprise and I was looking for a sci-fi adventure, sort of something to fill that void, because I loved Star Trek Enterprise.
And our mom we found out there was a lot of history with Doctor Who and our mom, because it was out in the 70s.
I started
and 60s
to, you know, there was a familiarity to it. When I saw this guy come on screen and I heard the theme song, I'm like, something about this rings familiar.
Yeah.
And I had this image of this guy with this big floppy hat and these big curls and this big toothy grin. And I was like, what the hell is that? And then I saw Tom Baker, and I'm like, oh my god, I remember this from childhood. One of my first memories of Doctor Who is Tom Baker.
Like early mornings, waking up for school, you didn't want to go to school, and like the TV would be on.
And our mom would be watching it on the local PBS station reruns.
Yeah. My
My first ever memory was Tom Baker and Mary Tam as Romana from The Stones of Blood, a scene from that particular serial in rerun form. And so when you know, Doctor Who came back around in 2005, and we got it whenever the hell we got it over here, it was like, this just feels right. It feels good, you know. So like, this is awesome, and I love that, you know. Something else to look forward to. They also have a whole line of the comic collections with all the other Doctors, the modern Doctors, and
definitely cool.
This is my first. I've gotten a few like sampler magazines from our friend Howard across the pond with the comic strips and everything, and of course, you can find comic strips in Doctor Who magazine. But this is awesome. This is a whole trade paperback collection.
That's a whole damn.
And I didn't even see Weapons of Past Destruction. I love that. That's. Oh man, that's so
I'm
cool.
Definitely. Let me see that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be looking through this. Like we can look through it together, or you.
Well,
can
we'll take turns reading. I like to read on my own, and then of course this is going right in. This is. I'm gonna be watching this. We're probably gonna go ahead and watch this in the next few minutes after the recording is done.
Definitely. I mean, the gorgeous like artwork.
Oh yeah.
It's just awesome.
And I think the best thing, like, look at this little panel right here. I'll show it on camera.
Check it out.
Just many examples. This little panel right here, where my finger is, you see the likeness. It's like there's no mistaking. That is Eccleston. That is the Ninth Doctor. You have, like I say, Captain Jack and Rose behind him.
They have cartoons and like.
Ooh, that looks like
comic
really
strips. Cool. Like. There'll be times when you see comics and like you can tell, okay, this is supposed to be this person.
Questionable artwork.
But that is gorgeous. I love that artwork.
Very, very cool. Z,
yeah,
just
thank
big
you
time,
so much,
big
man.
time. Thank you. As always, I mean, your kindness knows no bounds, and it just means so much. Especially,
definitely.
You know, I've been very fortunate. You know, these are really awesome gifts that you sent our way, and I'm gonna just be pouring into them. I guarantee you I'll probably come back with a review for this, and I will probably definitely have something to say about the Holmes movie being a Sherlockian.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be watching that next because I'm so excited.
That's something I
about
love too. I just realized on the cover you've got McKellen as the elder Holmes, but then the shadow, the silhouette is like the former. Like the one you're more familiar with the deerstalker cap and the pipe.
Yeah,
and
that's awesome.
That's cool. And we wish you well. Anyone watching the video, please be as well as possible. And until next time, we'll catch you later.
Peace.